Hello everybody, welcome to a new video, and today we are going to be doing my top 10 Dragon Ball Z characters overall. Now, this is not on a certain topic, it's just who I like better than, everyone else. So, these are going to be my top, and then other times I might do some themes like favorite kid character, favorite GT character, favorite Dragon Ball character, stuff like that. So, I have some more plans involving Dragon Ball Z that are going to be coming up, and some really cool ideas, but I want to get into the video, so I'm not going to share them right now. Anything that's really important that I'm going to say is that I've started watching Naruto now, so I might start doing some Naruto-related things once in a while. I'm not too far into the series yet. I've gotten, I've done a lot, but I'm not even in Shippuden yet. Lame. So, I'm not going to be ready to make videos just yet. But there is going to be some stuff that I'm planning to do, which you guys are probably going to like. And I'm going to share the whole idea in that own video. So we're going to get into it now. And I'm going to explain my top 10. And then, just have some fun with it. Okay, guys. Number 10. Gohan. Now, Gohan has always been somewhere on my list because we've seen him grow up from a baby to a kid. He jacked second form Frieza, murdered Cell, and almost killed Super Buu. So, he deserves his spot on this list. As a kid, Gohan didn't live, the best life. He saw his dad die at the age of 4, got raised by an alien, went to Namek, fought an evil space emperor. Then, as he got back to Earth, enjoyed 3 years of training, had to fight an evil lizard thing, and then Gohan got what he wanted. He got 7 years of peace, even though his dad was dead. Gotta accept the conditions. So, he eventually got a little bit of time, and he got stronger along the way. He stopped training, which gives him one reason he's on number 10, is that he stopped training. So he could have been a lot better, but, he was here's how he stood from a kid. As a kid, Gohan was a pretty good person. He wasn't very strong, and he was kind of a coward, so he would be around 5 at that time. But then when I saw how angry he could get and how much action he could put into it once he got angry, he got himself upward. At a time, he was probably in the top 3, and then he went up to probably about 2 when he turned Super Saiyan 2 for the first time and whooped Cell. He was at 2. No, he was actually 1 when he turned Super Saiyan 2 with me. He was my top favorite character, and then he stopped training, which put him down to, he was off my list, actually, because how weak he was. He was, fighting Deborah, which if he would have kept training, he probably would have whooped him. And he could have been a lot more help if he had kept training. So he got lowered out. He was out my list. Ultimate Gohan came in, and he earned his way back up to 10 in the least, only because he still stopped training. And then with Ultimate Gohan, he would have been higher, except he stopped training again. Got the Ultimate Gohan power boost. Boost dead. Okay, screw the training. I'm back to being a nerd. So that got him there. So yeah, anyone's watching this was most likely a Dragon Ball Z fan, so there's nothing else really to say about Gohan here. So yeah, he can whoop, he's strong. He earns himself number 10, to say the least. Number 9, Goten. Now, a lot of you may be wondering that if I had Gohan at number 10 because of strength, why would I have Goten on here? Goten stopped training even sooner than Gohan. He was weaker than Gohan when he stopped training, and he was all focused about girls. So why is he here? You guys wonder. Well, here's my positive outlooks of Goten. Goten trained all the time. Even if he wasn't as strong in a time of peace, he still trained. In a time of peace, turned Super Saiyan at the age of 7, and then always trained with Trunks all the time, best friends, and Super Saiyans. Youngest Super Saiyans ever. What else do you have to say? He earns a top. He was never too high, but he always had a spot for me. He's Goku's son. Automatic points right there. He turned Super Saiyan at the age of 7, like I repeatedly said, which is a very incredible accomplishment. And with Trunks, he fought Broly. He's like in the freaking second or third grade, and he fought Broly. I mean, Goten wasn't scared to fight Broly, but Vegeta, as you guys see, was a wuss. He wouldn't even fight Broly. Goten was fighting him like boss, and he's 7. So they weren't ever too afraid, and they were always strong. And Goten makes Gotenks. And I know a lot of what I'm saying goes for Trunks too, but think of it like this: Trunks was still older than Goten when they were when they turned Super Saiyan, and Trunks can be kind of a jerk, to say the least. He can be kind of a jerk to Goten sometimes, but they're still good friends, and I give Trunks his credit, but Trunks is outruled by my number 8. Number 8, Future Trunks. Even though you guys are looking at King Cold right now. This is from the fight between Trunks and Frieza, between Trunks versus Frieza and King Cold. Trunks, Future Trunks, not the Trunks from the main timeline, is my number 8, and that's what I was saying when I said that Trunks from the present timeline got ruled out. Trunks would have been up there along with Goten, and Goten would have been a little higher too, and Trunks, but Future Trunks showed up. Future Trunks is like what Trunks should have been. He's awesome, and he wears the nerdiest, geekiest clothes that you can freaking imagine, and he still looks awesome in them. He fought Frieza when he powered up even more, sliced the guy in freaking half, and obliterated him, and then easily whooped his father. See, then Trunks saved Goku's life, big bonus points, and saved the future, even though he still had his bad life, which he got strong enough to save. So, he saved the other timeline. He died against Cell, which is, gives him a little bit lower, but, I mean, anyone could have been killed by that beam. Well, he was stronger than his father, and he ended up defeating Android 17, 18 in the future, and killing Cell. He killed 2 of the main villains. Even though if you want to say that was Future Cell, it was still Cell no matter how you cut it. So take that, fanboys. Yeah, I know you're watching. So, Future Trunks earned his rightful spot. I don't care what the haters say. He's awesome. And that is all I have to say. Remember that in the future. Alright guys, next up, number 7, Future Gohan. Future Gohan is here, and you guys might be wondering how he beats out Future Trunks. That is because Future Gohan is the original. He came. Oh, geez. I wish the video wasn't going so slow. He was here, and he was wrecking before Trunks was even born. He's just like regular Gohan, except this guy didn't decide to abandon training. And even though present Gohan was stronger, still. At least he kept training. While Gohan was being a nerd, at the same age, Future Gohan was whooping androids. So, I don't care if it was a time of peace. He could have at least kept training. Future Gohan became a Super Saiyan by his own, didn't get training from anyone, and took on the androids and almost killed them. Except there were 2 of them. So, that was an unfair advantage, and if it would have been just one-on-one, I'm pretty sure Future Gohan would have won. But thanks a lot, Jiro. You had to make 2 androids, didn't you? Classic Jiro. So, yeah, Future Gohan earns his spot on this list. Somehow, he even loses an arm, and he sacrifices the last Senzu Bean for Trunks. And I'm not sure why Korin isn't growing more if he's safe on Kami's lookout, unless they killed him, which I'm not sure they did. But, oh well, Korin's dead, deal with it. Kami's dead. Popo's still around. Most likely, maybe. Yajirobe's dead. Some reason he decided to help. Future Gohan's the last remaining Z fighter, and he kicks butt. He's the strongest Z fighter left alive. He's even stronger than Goku right now. If you only count what's seen in the show, he's stronger than Goku in the future. So, yup, that's how you slice it. Look into those eyes. Those are the eyes of the one who will kill you. Alright, guys. Number 6 is Genyu. Here are all the criticism. Genyu works for Frieza. He does stupid poses that still look awesome. And he's purple. Yeah, just excuses right there. And so, yeah, and he's so loyal to Frieza that it's kind of sickening. Oh god, that face. So you can't really give him any credit there. But there is one thing you can give him credit for. He can switch bodies! He's part of the Ginyu Force, so if Guldo would have lived, Guldo, as seen in Xenoverse, could have froze whoever he's switching bodies with. I think that if they did it right, Genyu could actually switch bodies with Frieza. If Frieza was in final form, then they could probably do that, and Genyu would be able to beat Frieza in Genyu's form. So, I mean, Frieza first form. So, with him switching bodies is an ultimate improvement. I mean, if he could switch bodies, he could basically be the strongest. I know probably Fat Boo could be switched with, because Fat Boo isn't always all about dodging, even though he's strong, which I'm not sure how that would work. Cell might not fall for that. I know Frieza, it may or may not. So, you just gotta see how it goes. Goku fell for it, but yeah. So, I like Genyu as number 6 for his body changing ability. I even in Xenoverse actually learned from him for a little while. I got his battle suit and I did poses in battle, which was totally awesome. And yeah, Genyu's great. Okay, guys, number 5 is Pikkon. Pikkon is a warrior that died and got to train with the Supreme Kai on the Supreme Kai's world, and he's been whooping ever since. He was probably the strongest one up there till Goku came around and put him back down, but he was still awesome. I'm not really sure how at the beginning how they compared Pikkon and Goku, because Goku and Pikkon had a good fight, but Goku was weaker than Cell, and Pikkon whooped Cell in like a blow. Somewhere right around there. A blow, maybe like 1 or 2 blows more. Oh, look at Cell being the little guy he is. So, he whoops them, and then they get put back in their place. That whole little group right there. They get back in their place. And so, King Cold, as I'm gonna clear up real quick, I'm almost positive he can't transform anymore because of the reason that Frieza went down there in final form, and he said it's his original form, so he should go down there in his original form, and he should be in that form. So that's why I don't think he transforms, to say that real quick. But yeah, that earns Pikkon a spot. Being able to whoop and fighting Goku, and not getting whooped gives him a good bit of credit on my list. Next up, number 4 is Gogeta. Gogeta is the fusion of Goku and Vegeta, giving him incredible points on my list, and he can turn Super Saiyan 4. Now, if you guys are wondering why I didn't include more GT characters, I was avoiding more GT. I was trying not to add GT characters onto this because I wanted to have a whole special video for just that. But Gogeta was in Dragon Ball Z, so I can have GT count for him too. So, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is awesome. He's probably the strongest character, and a good battle would probably be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta versus Whis. So that would be pretty cool. I'm not sure who would win. There's also the comparison of Super Saiyan God versus Super Saiyan 4 that we have to think of. So, depending on that would determine it. If Super Saiyan God can't even beat, Beerus, and Whis is way stronger than Beerus, Super Saiyan 4 needs to have a giant boost, and then two Super Saiyan 4s fused would have a good deal better and probably be able to win against Whis. But who knows? That's something for another time. With Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, like I said, fusion of the two most ultimate characters in the series. He's awesome. He also took down Omega Shenron. He could have taken down Omega Shenron, but he, played too much. As a lot of kids do these days. So that's why he's one of the reasons he's not top, because he played too much and screwed up one of his ultimate chances. But, hey, what can we say? Okay, guys, next up, number 3, Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans. Vegeta earns his spot as number 3 for a good bit of reasons. He's the second strongest character, I think, because, Ultimate Gohan was stronger at the end, but like I said, for some things that are counting GT, since he was in there, he counts there. He gets his spot. He became a Super Saiyan 4. That's when he surpassed Gohan, for all of you out there. But since it's not canon, you guys can say what you want about Z. He is third. He didn't get anything to lower him, except where he used to be second, but I found my first, and so he got lowered down to third. So he he's a Super Saiyan 2, skip Super Saiyan 3. You can see it as bad or good either way. He embarrassed himself, put his pride aside, and did that whole show to calm down the God of Destruction. Then, when he slaps his woman, he gets out. It's over. Vegeta wrecks, and it's a big battle, and he does pretty good, and then it's over for Vegeta. But he still did good. I liked the little scene with Vegeta and Beerus, so I gotta give Vegeta credit for that. He makes Gogeta and Vegito, so he couldn't have either one of those two without Vegeta, which is the reason why he's above it, because Gogeta wouldn't exist without Gogeta, or Vegito wouldn't exist without Vegeta. And you guys may be wondering where Vegito is. I'm just gonna leave that a surprise, and I know what you guys are gonna think, but it's not gonna be what you guys are thinking. So, okay, guys, number two is Goku. My audio might be a little choppy, so try to ignore it if you can. But number 2 is Goku. As one reason, Goku makes the fusions with Vegeta. Goku is a Super Saiyan 3. No, he's a Super Saiyan 4 even. But, he's also the Super Saiyan 3, just counting regular. So, yeah. Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4, like you said, makes Gogeta numb. He has the Spirit Bomb. He whoops people all the time. And I just noticed that in Battle of Gods, Gohan turned Super Saiyan, which is pretty weird. Anyway, so yeah, Goku has a lot of reasons he's on top. He's the main character. He's awesome. There's just so much to name. He's trained since he was a kid. He's the strongest in the universe. He's got everything for him, and he still trains. Yeah, take that, Vegeta. You're still not the strongest. So, that's how we roll. Okay, guys, and my number 1 character is Bardock. Now, you guys might have been thinking that it was going to be Vegito. It's not. It's not Vegito. It's Bardock. Bardock is the father of the strongest person in the universe. He died to save his people. Even though he failed, he was so heroic. And he actually didn't die. This is rare for fans to know, but when Bardock was hit by the thing from Frieza, he was sent back in time, turned to Super Saiyan, fought Frieza's ancestors. He's the only other Saiyan that is not Goku and Vegeta or, their children that turned into a Super Saiyan. Other than Broly, but he's legendary Super Saiyan, so he doesn't get too much credit for that, since he was basically going to be born with that power. Bardock achieved it, and he beat Frieza's ancestor and killed him. Wrecked these Frieza soldiers, and, tried to avenge his team. It's just, he's done it all. And then he ended up dying, but he changed his ways. Who knows where he went, but peace be with you, Bardock. If it wasn't for Bardock, we wouldn't have Goku. And Bardock basically saved the universe because he had Goku. So, yeah. If you want to look who saved the universe, it's not Goku, it's Bardock. He had Goku. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. If you have your own list, you can share it with me. Send me a link. You can tell me it in the comments. But yeah. Anyway, thanks, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.